Good afternoon, everyone. If you haven't signed in, once again, please sign in at the entrance of the council. When I call out your names, please come up to the podium and state your name. Si necesita un traductor, cuando llame su nombre y número de caso, por favor, llegue aquí enfrente y diga su nombre claro, por favor, en el micrófono. I hereby call January 29, 2026 Code Compliance Special Master Hearing to order. Roll call. Special Master Michael Stiles.
Here.
City Attorney Jose Arango.
Here.
Co-Director Jose Perez.
Present.
Code Manager Genaro Murillo.
Here.
Special Master, please approve the minutes of the hearing that took place on January 15, 2026.
Approved.
We kindly request that everyone in attendance place your cell phones on silence. Por favor, ponga sus teléfonos en silencio. Anyone giving testimony today, please stand by to be sworn in by Homestead Police Officer Gasca. Por favor, pónganse de pies.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give in these proceedings will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, say I do.
Please stay seated. Okay, please stand sitting for the. Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For the record, the following amendments have been made to the hearing agenda. Item number 2, case number CC 2500138, TKT from Civil Citations has been tabled. Item number 5, case number CC 2500144, TKT from Civil Citations has been complied. Item number 8, case number CC 2500156, TKT from Civil Citations has been complied. Item number 2, case number CE 24060198 from previously heard has been complied. Item number 5, case number CE 24120049 from previously heard has been tabled. Item number 8, case number CE 25090063 from previously heard has been tabled. Item number 1, case number CE 25040347 from new business has been complied. Item number 5, case number CE 25070320 from new business has been tabled. Item number 8, case number CE 25060500 from new business has been complied. Item 19, case number CC 2500242 NOB from new business has been tabled. Item 20, case number CC 2500243 NOB from new business has been tabled. Item 22, case number CC 2500287, NOV from new business has been complied. Item 23, case number CC 2500322, NOV from new business has been tabled. Item 24, case number CC 2500358, NOV from new business has been tabled. Item 25, case number CC 2500360, NOV from new business has been tabled. Item 32, case number CC 2500586, NOV from new business has been complied. Item 36, CC 2501130, NOB from new business has been tabled. Item 37, case number CC 2501131, NOV from new business has been tabled. Special Master, if I may take the cases out of order from the agenda for those who are present today.
For the record, I would like to say, if you have illegal dumping, my advice to you is to be able to come up and go ahead and pay the fine now, or it's going to double. Thank you.
Okay, next case number. First item number 3 from Civil Citations, Code Officer Lynn. Case number CC 2500140, TKT, Sally Ann and Shannon Swank.
Special Magistrate, this case has actually been listed into compliance. They pulled the tree removal permit as of last week and have paid the initial fine of $500 back in November 22nd of 2025 for the tree removal without a permit issue. So this case will be listed into compliance.
In case number CC 2500140, TKT, case complied.
Next item, 33 from New Business, Code Officer Lynn. Case number CC 2500619, NOV, Casablanca Holdings, LLC.
The property was overviewed back in November 6th of 2025 for various violations listed on the property. This was for commercial vehicles being located on the property towards the rear. After numerous notices to the property owner regarding the commercial vehicles, they removed it at one point and then put it back. So today's hearing is to try to go ahead and list a affidavit of not compliance towards the property owner for not complying with the removal of the vehicles from the property address. Special Magistrate, please accept the photos as evidence towards the case.
Evidence is accepted. Anyone here to represent this case? We're going to go ahead and file as an affidavit. The fine is going to be $1,000. And for every day that is non-compliant of a $50 daily fine within 7 days after today. Also, an $80 administration fee for today. So case numbers, I'm ready to rule if no one's here to represent. For case number CC 2500619-NOV, $1,000 fine. $50 a day after 7 days of non-compliance, $80 administration fee as of today. Thank you. 7 days will be compliant February the 6th of 2026.
Next case, item number 10, under new business, Code Officer Flores, case number CE 25080317, Eileen Leiva.
Special Master, this property was cited back in August 19, 2025 for code section violation 6-206, 6-207, fence without a permit. A notice violation was mailed certified on August the 20th and was claimed on November the 4th, 2025. The summons to appear was mailed certified on November the 5th, and it was claimed on November the 10th. Compliance was not met, therefore the property was set for today's hearing. Currently, the property is in violation. I took the photographs on August 18, 2025. The photos fairly accurately represent what was observed. Special Master, accept the photos submitted as evidence.
Accepted.
Special Master, a fence permit has been applied for on November the 20th, 2025 under BD-25-00355-BL-R and is still under review. This is for Durafence and 2 gates.
Thank you. Anybody here to represent this case?
Yes, the property owner's here. However, they have difficulty moving, so they are sitting here in the corner.
Okay. All right. Would you like to ask what we can do to help?
Yes, actually today, not too long ago, a few minutes ago, I just got a notification that the permit has been approved. So I only have to pay the city fee, and then can start remove the fence that is there now and put a new one with permits.
All right.
And plus everything else also. And we're working on all the legalizations of all the fences.
Can we check to see where we're at with the permit?
Sure, if you give me 1 second, I'll check that.
Thank you. You can have a seat.
Thank you.
Special Master, I'm looking at the system now. It still just shows under review. There's not an issue date. I'm not sure if maybe they haven't updated the system. I have been in contact with the homeowner, and she is trying to legalize what has to be done. If I can request, we just give her some time to come into compliance.
Thank you.
Time is granted. I'm going to waiver the $80 administration fee for today. I'll give you 15 days to be able to come compliant. That gives you until February the 14th.
To start to do the new fence, or to have the actual, I mean, what do you mean?
You're already in process, so
Yeah.
I'm giving you 15 days for you to be able to, you're coming within compliance. It's just giving you time to be able to stay within compliance. So
Okay.
if you're saying they've already given you approval, then it just takes time for our code officers to be able to follow through as well. So they have 15 days. You're in compliance because you've already applied for your permit.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
In case number CE 250-80317, 15 days to be able to come compliant, $80 waiver fee. Thank you.
Next case, item number 12, under new business, Code Officer Johnson, case number CE 25090202, Tomás Trejo Garcia, Once again, that case number is CE 25090202.
The property was cited September 20th, 2025 for code section 30-433, section I, expansion of RV while park prohibited. A notice of violation was mailed and posted September 20th, 2025. Summons to appear was also mailed and posted December 4th, 2025. Compliance was not met, therefore the property was set for today's hearing. Took the photographs September 20th and December 4th. Special Master, please accept the photos submitted as evidence.
Evidence accepted. Please state your name and address for the record, please. Please repeat that again for the record.
My name is Guadalupe Quesada. The address is 75 Northwest 12th Street, Homestead, Florida, 33030. The 7 was for my husband, but I'm under the owner of the home too.
All right, can you go ahead and help us to be able to get you in compliance, or what can we do to assist you to be able to be compliant?
For my understanding is that it's in belief that we're in violation for the RV, but the RV is under repairs, so it's not even like able to be moving around or nothing. So I have pictures that shows that that the RV is like under repairs on the outside and everything. If you would like to see.
So according to the evidence that I'm looking at, even if it's under repair, you still need a permit. So you have not assumed to even gather a permit or be within compliance of what our ordinance is saying. So our thing is, you can't repair the RV right there. It has to go to a shop to be repaired because of the ordinance that we have. All right. So you're in violation of the ordinance. So in order for you to be able to become compliant, you must remove the RV and take it. It cannot be expanded out. All right. So even if it's parked there, it still has to be compliant in the rules and regulation or ordinance that we have for the city. All right. So my best bet is to be able to understand the ordinance and be able to be compliant with the ordinance. So anytime it's expanded out, it really looks like someone's living in the RV that's in the backyard.
No, it is.
Well, that's what it is.
We put everything back in the way it's supposed to be. That's what the pictures that I have here with me are to show you guys, if you guys need. But, you know, if you're saying that if it's under repairs, we still need to take it to the shop. And so even though we put it back in together, like it's not extended, we still need to, what else from there we still need to do besides?
I advise you to go over to Building and Code and find out what the ordinance is, or get with your code enforcer and be able to understand what the ordinance is to be governed by, okay?
Special Master, if I may, yes. She was cited for the expansion of RV, but if she's saying that if it's closed, I could verify that and everything, yes.
May I?
I would request that a site visit be conducted, one to verify in person, but also to make sure that there's no occupancy in the RV. Thank you.
Excuse me.
I have no objections of tabling this case to allow the officer to reinspect, and we can proceed to the next case. Thank you.
I would like to table the case as been advised. I'm going to ask that this case be tabled and be revisited. In case number CE 250900202, table.
Next case, item number 1, under previously heard, Code Officer Valencia, case number CE 24060021, Antonio Triana Danilo Venero.
This is affidavit of noncompliance. The case, he was cited, property address is 822 Southeast 19th Street, and he was cited for code section 6-36, failing to obtain a permit required by code. What he did is extend the driveway without a permit. The case was heard on 8/1/2024. He was given until 9/16 of 2024 to comply. Affidavit of noncompliance was sent and also posted on 1/6/26. Photos were taken on June 3rd, 2024, June 4th, 2024, August 1st, 2024, and January 6th, 2026. I have been in contact with the owner. He advised yesterday, we had a conversation yesterday, that the Development Services, he received a call from Development Services saying that he does not need a permit for the extended driveway, that he had to close the permit. However, I advised him to either call or stop by Development Services this morning before coming to the hearing, so to verify that information. He called me this morning, and yes, he needs a permit, so they were given the wrong info, and now he have to apply again. So, and he's here to give his testimony. Like I say, he's been in contact with me since the moment that he's been cited.
And how long this has been?
This is since June of 2024. So he came the first time to the hearing back in 8/01 of 2024.
Can you please state your name and address for the record, sir?
Señor,
Antonio
por-
Triana.
I'm sorry.
diga su nombre en alto, por favorcito, ¿ok?
Okay. Antonio Triana, 822 Southeast 19th Street, Haunted, Florida.
All right. We'll listen to your testimony so that we can be able to get a way to help you become compliant.
Translator, can you please transcribe that?
Okay, gracias.
So it appears we're having technical difficulties with the translator at this time, so I'll translate for the property owner. Propietario, el...
Can you be sworn in, please?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I didn't hear the translators be sworn in either. Oh, okay.
I can't hear anything.
Translator, can you hear us now? Translator, can you hear us?
Hello? Can you speak louder? You sound like you're very far away.
Ma'am, can you hear me? Okay, how about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, not the best signal, but I can hear you.
Okay, I'll speak slow. Okay, so if you hear me, can you please raise your right hand? Perfect. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the translations which you are about to give and these proceedings will be accurate and correct to the best of your knowledge, skill, and ability? If so, say I do.
I do.
Perfect.
Okay, translator, can you please ask the property owner if they have any testimony that they would like to provide?
Pregunta al dueño de la casa. ¿Usted tiene algún testimonio que usted quiere presentar?
Sí.
Yes?
Can you ask him to provide the testimony?
Por favor, ¿me puede presentar el testimonio?
Sí. Yo presenté el permiso. Me llamaron de la ciudad, aquí de la ciudad, me dijeron que el permiso ya no necesitaba hacerlo, que cancelara todo. Yo lo cancelé y esta mañana Leslie me dijo, ve a ver en la mañana temprano a ver qué pasa con el caso, porque yo veo que todavía está el caso ahí. Vine, entonces me dijeron que fue un error de aquí, entonces me hicieron aplicar para el caso de nuevo. Aquí tengo el caso que lo presenté hoy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, I presented the permit. The city called me, and then they told me that it had been canceled. So they told me to come again today, and here I am.
Okay, so from my understanding, from my translation, I do have a translator in my ear too. So from my translation, they're saying he said that the city made a mistake, if I'm right or wrong. All right. So
Yes.
I'm going to give him some time to come correct. Also, I'm going to give him a waiver of the $80 administration fee for our behalf. In order for him to come to compliance, I'm go ahead and translate that. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's good. Okay, entonces debido al error que se cometió, se le va a dar tiempo para que se hagan bien las cosas. Entonces, se le va a hacer como una reunión, se le van a exonerar los $80 del costo administrativo de parte de la ciudad.
Thank you. Yo necesito que me dé por lo menos 60 días para presentar el caso. Me den tiempo.
I need at least 60 days for me to present the case again.
Due to the fact, I'm going to deny that extension of 60 days due to the fact that this has been going on now for 2 years. But I will give an extension of 30 days if you want to explain that to him.
Okay. Sí, voy a negar esa extensión de 60 días debido a que este caso ya ha estado prolongado por 2 años. Entonces le daré 30 días.
Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and rule in this case. In the case number CE 240-60021, $80 waiver fee and 30 days to come compliance. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Next case, item 35, under new business. Code Officer Garcia, case number CC 2501066, NOV, Javier Vento.
Special Magistrate, he just told me that he's going to need a translator.
Please remove your hat, please. Your hat. Thank you.
Okay. Special Master, this case, this is related to an expansion of an RV expansion for an awning and on the property. The property became compliant this week, approximately around Tuesday, but the circumstances due to the nature of this complaint, the city is requesting an an adjudication. If in this scenario happens again, we can move forward again as a repeat violation.
Okay, please state your name and address for the record, please.
Javier Bento, 396 Northwest, 17th Street, Hunter, Florida, 33033.
All right,
30.
thank you. From my understanding, he's already become compliant, so we're just going to make sure that we do adjudication in this case, right?
Correct, Special Master.
All right. Go ahead and please state your statement so that we can be able to make a judgment.
Por favor, diga su declaración para poder hacer ya la adjudicación.
No, todas las cosas que me han dicho que tengan que hacer, yo siempre las he hecho, tú sabes. Hasta ahora no tengo nada que declarar. Me pidieron que hiciera que cerrara lo del trailer, lo cerré, lo de la cancha, lo de todas las cosas que me han hecho, no tengo nada que declarar.
I have nothing, no statements to provide. Everything they've told me to do, I've done. I closed the trailer and also the court. Everything they've told me to do, I've done.
All right. Tell him I do appreciate him for doing so and by becoming compliant.
Okay, le agradezco mucho por haber seguido todo y por haber cumplido con todo.
Gracias. Thank you.
But as of today, if we become uncompliant again, there will be a fine, and a daily fine will occur from this day forward if you become uncompliant again, okay? You need to, I guess, need to interpret that.
Yes. A partir del día de hoy, si usted no sigue el cumplimiento, va a haber una multa y la multa será a diaria, si es que no sigue el cumplimiento.
And that fine can go up to $1,000 per day.
Y esa multa puede llegar hasta ser $1,000 por día.
And by we doing an adjudication today, it could be even up to $5,000 per day if it's repeated, because this will be a repeated offense.
Okay. Entonces, después de la adjudicación del día de hoy, se puede incluso llegar a hacer hasta $5,000 en días repetidos.
Okay.
Okay. So today what I'm going to say is, in the case of CC 2510066-NOV, it's compliant. I'm going to waive it $80, and we close the case out. Thank you.
Special Master, this property owner also has another case.
Okay.
I'm going to call it out. Item 38, under new business, Code Officer Garcia, case number CC 2600030 NOV. Javier Bento and Yanis Lady Perez.
Special Master, this case is also in compliance.
So I'm going to run the two cases together as one, but make it an adjudication so that it follows the same rules and regulations. All right? In the case number CC-26-00030-NOV, waiver to $80 administration fee, and rule it as compliance. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you.
If we could have the translator translate that, I just want to make sure that judicially he's aware of what's going on.
Okay, entonces voy a juntar los dos casos para hacerle un solo caso y como están en cumplimiento voy a exonerarlos de los 80 de la multa de $80. Caso cerrado.
Muchas gracias. Thank you, sir.
Jason Ortiz, if you can come up here to me, please. Are you Jason? Yes. Come over here. Give me 1 second. Next case, item number 3, under new business, Code Officer Morataya, case number CE 2505-0131, Enfield National Capital, LLC.
Just to corroborate, the address is 4195 Northeast 20th Street, and this is for Jessica Quinones, not for the corporation mentioned. So just to go off, read my case, this property was cited May 7th, 2025 for code section violation 6-36, non-permitted work for the rear terrace, and
Code officer, stop. Let's go back to call it out correctly for the record. From the clerk, please.
Item number 3, under new business, Code Officer Morataya, case number CE 2505-0131, Infield National Capital, LLC. Once again, item number 3, under new business, Code Officer Morataya, case number CE 2505-0131, Jessica Quinones.
This property was cited May 7, 2025 for code section violation 6-36, non-permitted work for the rear terrace, and 6-206 and 6-207, erected a fence without a permit. Notice of violation and summons to appear were mailed via certified mail May 8th, May 13th, 2025, and January 13th, 2026. Property was posted May 8th, May 14th, and January 13th, 2026. Compliance has not been met, therefore the property is set for today's hearing. Currently, the property remains in violation. I took the photographs May 7th, 2025, and January 13th, 2026. As of today, there's a permit on file for the fence, which is permit number 2509-0433. There's a permit on file for the rear terrace. It's still under review. The photos fairly and accurately represent what was observed. Special Master, please accept these photos submitted as evidence.
Accepted. Please state your name and address for the record, please.
Yes, Elijah Quiles, 4195 Northeast 20th Street.
All right. Go ahead and give me your statement so then we can be able to help you become compliant.
If I may interject for 1 second, I just want to put for the record the issue that was occurring now. It appears that the property folio has a block on it, which is why the property information has been updated to reflect the current owner. So in this case, do you guys have a block on the folio with property appraisal?
Correct. We're federal officers.
You got it. That's why the previous owner is still showing up in our system. So that's why there was a discrepancy. So we'll update the information accordingly.
Okay.
Thank you for the clarification. Can you give your statement so we can go into?
Yes, as for the fence, on October 23rd of 25, we went ahead and we paid for the permit for the fence itself. So that one's, I believe it should be already taken care of. As for, I'm not necessarily sure if we're focusing on the second one, which will be the pergola in the backyard.
Yeah, we're doing it all together.
As of for that one as well, that one has already been commenced, and we are just waiting on the structural engineer for the finalization.
Okay. How much time are you
I was just made,
projecting for the scope of completion?
I was just made aware that we are just waiting. I'm not necessarily sure. We're just waiting on the finalization for the structural engineer. So I would say maybe 30 days, if that. Everything else has already been completed.
All right. I will grant the 30 days. I'm going to go ahead and make a ruling in this case. Today, we will grant the 30 days for you to be able to become compliant. That gives you until March 1st of 2026. Also, we're going to add the $80 administration fee for today. And I'm going to go ahead and make the ruling. Ruling for CE 25050131. $80 administration fee, 30 days to be able to become compliant. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Next case, item number 4, under civil citations, Code Officer Chapelli. Case number CC 2500141 TKT, Marin El Jake and Lopez Trust, Land Trust.
A citation was issued to Marin El Jake and Lopez TRS, Land Trust NO 12920 at 2601 South Bay Shore Drive, 1800, Miami, Florida 33133. The citation was issued on November 23, 2025. A compliance deadline was given until 11/23/2025, but failed to remove the bulk trash pile for a violation of the City Code 23.5-6 regarding disposing bulk trash too early by improper methods. The violation occurred at 848 Southwest 5th Street. The citation has not been paid. Photographs documenting the violation were submitted as evidence.
Can you give me the ticket number again, please?
Case number CC 2500141 TKT.
Thank you. All right, can you please state your name and address for the record, please?
Lucas Alejo, 848 Southwest 5th Street.
All right. Please go ahead and state your reasons for not complying.
Well, why be having a trouble with trash that's been dumping in front of our property? For many times, once we received the citation, we hired the junk removal to take the trash away. We also installed some palms to defer more dumping in the area, but that's not our trash. It's not from our neighbors, it's not from our tenants, and we don't generate that trash. We want to know how to stop this and not to get our ticket, because we paid someone to remove the trash there, but it's happening every week. We also have a person that is one of our tenants that every week sends us pictures of this trash, and we report it to ClickFix as illegal dumping.
All right. Illegal dumping is something that's of a big issue that we do have, right? But it is the owner's responsibility in order for you to figure out how to solidify the violation. I want to ask, did the city of Homestead pick this trash up, or did they correct their violation?
I believe the city of Homestead was the one that picked it up. But I did pass by and they did plant some pretty trees, like nice landscaping. So maybe to avoid for further future, reference to avoid the bulk trash piles. So they're trying to limit the bulk trash piles that occur in front of the properties.
Okay. Due to the fact the city had to use our resources for the removal component, I'm going to have to stick with the fine, all right? Okay. It would have been different if I understand you hire a company. If the company would have came and solidified the issue, I probably could have waived some of the costs, but the cost for the city to utilize what we have is what I have to take into consideration. So with that being said, the fine will remain. However, due to the fact that I see you are trying to and to correct the violations, I will today help as much as I possibly can. Now, I do want to make it clear to the room, when I say that this fine is supposed to be double, the citation penalty is $500. If we go down to the last paragraph, and that's for everyone who has a violation in here, please look at that last paragraph. This is a unique case, and I'm actually going to stick with the penalty citation of $500. But in any other case that doesn't have within reasons to show that you're trying to make an issue to correct the issue, it will be $1,000. So today I'm going to stick with the $500 for you, all right? Because I see that your code enforcement has noticed that you're planting trees, trying to correct. But in any other case that it comes back, it's going to be the $1,000 fine in the last penalty, okay? Or the last paragraph. Today, with this case, let me get myself organized here so I can go ahead and. I'm going to go ahead and rule in this case. Okay. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and rule that we stick with the citation of $500 as the fine. I'm going to waive the $80 administration fee, and that I'm being very generous. Right. All right. So in case number CC 2500140-TKT, $500 fine and $80 administration fee waived. And that is the ruling. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jorge Arteaga. Jorge Arteaga. Next case, item number 2, under new business, Code Officer Morataya, case number CE 25040349, Trevelyan Jones, Jacqueline Yavon.
This property was cited April 25th, 2025 for code section violation 6-36, non-permitted work, rear terrace, also for unexpired permit as well for a slab. The notice of violation was mailed via certified mail and posted April 25th, 2025, September 17th, 2025, July 5th, and January 5th, 2026. Compliance has not been made, therefore the property set for today's hearing. Currently, the property remains in violation. The photographs were taken April 24th, 25th, July 5th, September 17th, and January 5th, 2026. As of today, there's a permit on file, permit number 25070010 for the slab, which has been approved. Also a permit for 25070595 for the rear terrace that is still pending. The photos fairly and accurately represent what was observed. Special Master, please accept these photos submitted as evidence.
Accepted. Please state your name and address for the record, sir.
My name is Lionel Dausa, 7105 Southwest A Street, Miami, Florida, 33144. We're the general contractors.
I need the
For
owner. Where's the owner?
They're not here. He works for FPL, and he was going to try to, get out on time to make it here, but I guess he couldn't make it.
Due to the fact that this is an issue between the owner and the city, I have to have the owner here. The contractor cannot be cannot represent. I can hear the case and I can move forward, but the owners need to be in presence. Okay. Now we could table the case and get the owner here and move forward, but I can't do anything without the owners being here. Right or wrong, Counsel?
If it was properly noticed, you could proceed in absentia, meaning within the absence of the owner. And whoever doesn't have standing could just be considered as a member of the audience. Whether or not you hear them out is at your discretion, but they do not have standing to represent or advocate for the case.
I'll go ahead and hear it out, but the decision that I make will be a permanent decision. That will be it, because the owner's not here to represent. I'm just doing on the behalf of the ordinances. All right? Thank
Within
you.
your rights, that's absolutely right.
All right. Thank you. I just wanted to be notated. And y'all see me acting very edgy. All my I's are dotted and all my T's are going to be crossed, all right? I'm not walking out to sink in the sea by myself, especially where I've been noticing a lot of folks have been looking at us. All right? Let's move forward. So be patient with me. I am on eggshells. Go ahead and...
Well, the reason that I'm here is we're actually applying for a hearing, a mandatory hearing for the terrace because of the reason of the setbacks. And actually, that's why I asked the owner to also to be here because he needs to sign me the application so I can present it by tomorrow. So I'm going to go from here, I'm going to go straight to his house so he can sign out the affidavits and so I can put that through the system.
Okay.
So we're going to need some additional time for that.
So can you read that case off to me again, please, clerk?
Case number CE 25040349.
What bullet?
Under new business, item number 2.
Thank you. Due to the fact of the absence of the owner, I'm going to hear the case. As I've heard the case, I'm going to extend this for only a 10-day grace period. No, 7 days. I'm going to give a 7-day grace period on this to be able to come compliance. Within 7 days, we should be able to return for the hearing. That date would be 2/6/26. In order for them to be able to have everything in compliance, although they have already pulled permits, there's going to be an $80 administration fee as of today.
If next time at the hearing, if he's not able to make it, can I come in with a power of attorney to represent him?
You can.
Okay. I think that'll be the best thing.
I'm going to go ahead and make the ruling for this case. In case number CE 250-40349, 7 days to compliance, $80 administration fee.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next case, item number 4, Under previously heard, Code Officer Valencia, case number CE 2407-0039, De Loeras LLC.
Special Master, this is a affidavit of non-compliance case. For property address 1229-31 Northwest 12th Street Circle.
Bless you.
The only violation that is pending is 16-17 and 16-20, maintaining and operating a business without a business license. The case was heard on August 22nd, 2024. They were given until October 4, 2024 to comply. Affidavit non-compliant was posted and mailed on 1/6/2026. Photograph were taken 7/8/2024, 8/22/2024, and 1/6/2026. Special Master, please accept the photo submitted as evidence.
Could you repeat those dates again? I think I've heard this case.
7/8/2024, 8/22/2024, and 1/6/2020.
I've heard every last one of these cases. All right, accepted. Can you please state your name and address for the records, please?
Yes, my name's Abigail Diaz, and this is my mom, the owner. Alba Loera, the address is 1229 and 1231 Northwest 12th Street Circle, Homestead, Florida, 33030.
How can we help you become compliant?
We already processed the application and everything for the business license, so we just need a couple of days for them to process it.
I've heard this case not once, not twice. I think I've heard this case 3 times. Yes, ma'am, I have. I remember, because I remember the house and I remember the face.
Yeah, my mom was in here
Yeah.
last time.
My issue that I have today is that you've been given time to be able to be compliant, and you have not become compliant. That is not how we do business.
It was a misunderstanding on my part. I thought the business license was for the renters that had their business trucks, the company trucks there, so we thought it was their business. So that's what we thought this whole time.
But all 3 times that we've been before me? Because you've been before me 3 times.
Not for this. He went for something else.
For the last time that I was here that I spoke to you,
Mhm.
I left understanding that. So we spoke to the renters, they got everything, everything was complied with their business, they removed their trucks.
Okay.
So when we understood that it was our business license, we sent everything right away. And
It was this week that we just found out it was the business license, my business license.
because our business is where we have a business license and it's incorporated with Miami-Dade County, but we didn't know it was for. We also had the city of Homestead.
Okay, I'm sorry that you had a misunderstanding. As of today, the fine that I'm going to give you, if you come back before us again with this same issue, I can make this adjudication, right? So as of today, I'm making this an adjudication, all right? The fine that you will occur today, if you come back before the city of Homestead again, this fine will occur up to $5,000 per day. All right? I ask that you please, thank you for trying to be compliant, but please make sure you get a full understanding so that you don't fall into being non-compliant again. All right?
Magistrate, if I may, I just want to make one clarification. If this property hasn't been previously found guilty, the maximum penalty cannot be $5,000. It could be $1,000 per day. Just for the clarification, sorry.
But today I'm going to give $1,000.
Okay.
That's why I'm doing
You're bringing an adjudication.
I'm bringing adjudication against it because if it comes back again, yes, we will be going to the $5,000 fine.
It would have to be a new case. Correct me if I'm wrong, counsel. So if this specific case was found guilty today, but they're not in compliance, it's considered a continued violation a maximum penalty of 5,000 wouldn't be able to be applied, correct?
No, the $5,000 cap is for irreparable, irreversible violations. So are you saying that, it depends on what are you looking for, a running or continuing violation?
So he's bringing a penalty of $1,000 today, and if they don't comply, he wants to bring it back to escalate it to $5,000 per day as a repeat offender, but it wouldn't be because it's a continued violation, not a new violation, correct?
It's one
It
order.
would have to
It
stay
would
at
be one
1,000.
adjudication, one order, so whatever you impose, essentially you would be attempting to amend a prior order, but you can't do
Okay.
that.
Yeah, so it would have to stay at $1,000 per day,
If there's-
at a maximum.
Is there currently, there can't be an order because there's never been an adjudication, so. this is
So,
the
but
fir-
I'm putting adjudication against it today.
Right, so this is, but for now, at the time being, this is the case of this is the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, so what you can do, and again, it's at your discretion, you can impose that one time $1,000, and then when you hear them again, if they don't comply by that date, then you could set a daily fine at that time. Correct, counsel?
Bringing it back for a certification hearing, basically, you have to give them a grace period.
And so like with this issue right now, this issue has been going on. I've heard this case 3 times. So if they don't correct this violation from this day forward and it comes back before it then goes into a repeated fine.
One of the last hearings, it was, you gave them 30 days
Yes.
on 8/22 of 2024.
Yes.
Oh, so they were found guilty on that date?
Yes.
Okay, so then an adjudication was already held. At this point, you can impose the fine daily or one-time fine at your discretion.
So there's no written order, though. There's no written order. He's never signed an order. The magistrate.
I've signed the order. They just clarified, yes, an order was
It's here.
signed.
Okay,
Yeah.
could I see that? Thank you. Okay.
Copy, but I will give you the, yeah, that's the order.
In 2024. Okay, so they were ordered to comply on October 4th, no later than October 4th, 2024. This took place in August of 2024. Failure to correct the violation result in a
Yes.
civil penalty to be assessed for each day thereafter. No penalty was stated. And the administrative fee was imposed. So what this is essentially a certificate. This right now is a certification hearing. You are determining whether or not this order was breached, and if it wasn't breached, then there's nothing to do. But if it is breached, which is why code enforcement is bringing it, it's for you to confirm that at the hearing, and impose a fine, which would be a daily fine for as long as the violation exists. So which is basically pursuant to your very terms.
All right. Thank you for clarification. And as I stated, due to you having a misunderstanding, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a fine of $1,000 flat. But hereafter, this case, if you don't correct this within 7 days, then you're going to have a daily fine.
Okay, so here's the nuance of giving you additional time. If you give them additional time, okay, there's a due process concern, because let's say you give them 7 days, and on the 7th day, code enforcement goes out to inspect, and there's a disagreement as to whether or not they've achieved compliance. It brings it back to a hearing, because that's not a unilateral decision that code enforcement can make. So it has to go before you again. Sorry. So either the fine kicks in or not, and if you give them additional time, there is the potential for it to come back for a hearing, another certification hearing.
All right. Today, I'm going to, as I just stated, I'm going to give you 7 days with a $1,000 fine today. After the 7th day, which will be the 6th of next month, you will incur $500 per day that you're in violation. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm giving you 7 days with a $1,000 fine, and then after that, the 6th of February, there will be $500 per day. All right? And that is what the ruling is going to be today. All right? So, as of today's date, you have 7 days, which will give you until February the 6th of 2026. You will have a $1,000 fine today, $80 administration fee today. And after February the 6th, you will have an occurring fine, daily fine of $500 per day until you get your business license. All right? So, did I correct that, counsel?
Yes, you did.
All right. So far as CE 240700039, it is a $1,000 fine today, $80 administration fee today. After February the 6th, it's a $500 daily fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gia Pan. Berta Viamonte. Maruja Serrano. Next case, item 3. From previously heard, Code Officer Valencia. Just wait. Case number CE 24070027, F. Castillo, J. Ramirez, and E. Castillo.
This is a affidavit on our compliance case for property address 909 Southeast 18th Street. The only violation pending is 6-36, failing to obtain permit required by code. And what they did, they have a terrace at the rear of the property. The case was heard on 8/22/2024, and they were given until 10/04/2024 to comply. The affidavit was posted and mailed out on 1/6/2026. Photos were taken on 7/5/2024, 8/22/2024, and 1/6/2026. Special Master, accept the photo as evidence.
I haven't seen the terrace. All right. Evidence accepted. Photos are accepted as evidence. Please state your name and address for the record, please.
Special Master, if I can,
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So, I've been in contact recently with the owner. In the previous hearing, his parents were the ones, which they are on the property appraiser information. They were handling this for him. However, they got the permit for the fence and for the tree removal. However, right now he is dealing with the terrace. Since he made contact with me, Mr. Fernando has been going to Development Services. He applied for the permit again because the permit right now is expired. And he's been going back and forth with Development Services. The last thing that I have in here, that on 2/20, it was denied. One of the denies was 2/26 of 2025. So it's been a minute, so I know he's been working and taking care of that, because I guess his parents left that.
Go ahead and state your name and address for the records, please.
Fernando Perez Castillo, 909 Southeast 18th Street, Homestead, Florida, 33034.
All right. Can you go ahead and give us your statement so we can figure out how we can help you?
Of course. I know that it's been a while. It's just that my parents, I had the loan on the house, and I'm the principal owner of the house, but I put my parents on deed, and they were living in the house, and they did this construction without obtaining any permit. About a year ago, I moved into the house. They left to Ocala, near my brother's house. Anyways, and I've been trying to work on this. I've been trying to get everything on point. We got the fence taken care of. We got the removal of the tree, which I need to submit. I need the inspection to go and inspect the tree, and then this one for the terrace. Basically, I left it all in my parents' hands with a lady that is helping them, and they let the permit expire. They didn't do anything, and so when I got the notice first from Officer Simmons, I got in contact with Development Services, with anyone that I needed to get it taken care of. And last thing that I know is that they asked us for the documentation to be sent again, everything, and we did. I believe it was on December 13, I'm not sure exactly, but everything was submitted. We just need the city to review the documents, so then we can request the inspection and everything is taken care of. So.
Have the new permits been pulled from the expired permit?
So now we have a new system. If he just submit those, we're not gonna see it yet in the system.
How much of time would you suggest that you think it would be appeared in the system? I'll leave that. I got you.
All I'm saying is I'm willing to do everything. I've been trying to take care of this, and anything that I need to do, I will do.
How much of time do you think you need in order? I'm on like, because this is a reoccurring, so I have to kind of take the whole issue into accountability. Because your parents started it, that means you still have the problem. You know, I hate to say it like that, you know. I feel for you, but the judgment had already been ruled, and I'm gonna try my hardest to assist. All right.
Yeah. I mean, all we need is the city to review the documents, and then whatever they tell us to do, we will do.
How recently was it submitted? Sorry.
I believe it was submitted on December 13th.
December 13th.
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay. Have you followed up with Development Services?
Yeah, I followed up with the lady that is helping us, which she also let the first permit expire.
Mm-hmm.
But she said that she submitted everything, and that she called the city last week, and they told her that there was a lot of cases and that they were working on it.
I see. So you have a permit expediter.
I'm not sure if that's...
Okay. So in essence, you're paying someone to help you with the permitting process.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
They were paying someone.
My recommendation, and I always recommend this to everybody, albeit you have someone that you're paying to help you through the process, you are able to also call the city to get a status update and to try to push through the application. My recommendation is for you to visit in person or call and call a lot so that you can get some updates on your permitting process. Oftentimes, when we have permit expediters, that's usually what those are called, sometimes they're not the most transparent, unfortunately. So sometimes they do drag behind and they'll tell you, yeah, I'm working on something. And I would hate for you to be held accountable for the lack of actions of someone else. That's my recommendation.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's why I went personally to Development Services, and I've been going personally wherever I can. And the last update that I have is that it's in the system. All the documentation requested was resubmitted. And as of last week, there's no update. The system is just there. So
okay. So you're just waiting for them to see the revisions at this time.
The documents, correct, and then let me know what I need to do.
Okay, not a problem.
I don't know how long that could take. So.
And Lily, this was already found guilty, correct?
Correct, and I found the permit, so it's BD-25-000110-APP, so it's still in apply status, and they apply December 15 of 2025.
Okay.
Yes, they already, this is for affidavit and non-compliance. They were here on 10/04 of 2024 to comply.
When did you inherit the property?
The case was heard on 8/22 of 2024.
And sir, when did you inherit the property? When did you inherit the responsibility?
No. I purchased the property myself on April of 2022. Yeah.
Understood.
So I just let my parents move in.
Understood.
At some point, and they did the construction, and I moved it back into the house on 2022 because they couldn't continue to afford the mortgage. So now I live there with my wife and dogs.
Understood. And when you moved back in, did they tell you about the permitting issue, or did you already know about the permitting issue?
Yes, actually, it was a lot of things because they didn't pay the association. I had to take care of that. And the mortgage also was behind, so I had to take care of that too. And then I was following up with them, and they would tell me that that lady that is helping them, that they're paying her, that she was in contact with the city. And then I should have done more of a push to get them to respond to me, but they said that they were taking care of it. So once I received the first notice from Officer Simmons, that's when I said, hey, I can't wait on you guys anymore. And then I went to the city. I went to, I've been trying to take care of this.
Okay.
So.
Thank you for that, and I appreciate the clarity. Magistrate, in lieu of what the gentleman just mentioned, I'm not opposed to granting them a one courtesy 30-day tabling of this case to help them out with the issue. It seems that he has some issues that he was working on that weren't in his favor. But I have, in good faith, I'm not opposed to granting them a 30 days. We could table this case, if that's fine with you.
Please.
Can I see that last hearing that we had on this? I'm taking that in consideration, but I'm also thinking about it from, this is your property, and there's no difference than you renting to your parents ain't no different than you renting to a tenant.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, I understand in all hindsight of what's going on, and I do take compassion on you trying to, make sure that your parents have a place to stay, because I would do the same thing. However, it is, and I'm the one that heard this case. However, it is your job as the owner for your property to make sure you're on top of it, all right? I hope you've learned out of this that your responsibility, even if it is underneath your parents, it is your responsibility, all right? I'm going to take that ruling into consideration to give you 30 days, all right?
Thank you. Yeah.
But I'm not going to give you 30 days. I'm going to give you 15 days because it's already in the system for you to start doing what you need to do. All right?
Okay.
I believe with the new system that in 15 days we should be able to see a roadmap of where we're going.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
In honor of the manager saying what he said, I'm going to waive it to $80 though. So I'm going to give you 15 days, I'm going to waive it to $80, and that would be my ruling.
Thank you.
All right?
Okay.
I think that's more of a reasoning. All right?
Okay, thank you.
In case number CE, and I commend you on taking care of your mother and your father. That's something that it is our duty, but it is our duty to stay on top of what is ours as well. All right?
Thank you.
Case number CE. Case number CE 240700027 is going to be 15 days to be able to come compliant. Wait a minute. I'm going to give you 15 days, and after the 15 days, I'm going to run a daily fine.
Okay.
All right?
Just a question about that. What do I need to do to
Just that
have the
we
city-
need to make sure that everything's becoming compliant. Whether make sure that the permit is being done and you running make sure the permit is already in compliance. That's all it is.
Okay. No.
All right, because I've already made a ruling on this, I'm gonna have to make sure it stays forcible.
Of course. No. My question, I guess, it's is there anything that you can give me so then I can go to development service and say, hey guys, I have 15 days. Can you hurry up with the review?
Absolutely. As soon as we finish with this
Okay.
hearing, we're going to go ahead and have an order written out and signed by the magistrate. And that will be given to you before you leave today.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Special Master.
Yes.
They applied back in December 15, and we are in January 29th, and he hasn't gotten a response from Development Services. So 15 days, I'm not opposed, like my director was saying, 30 days, because it's past 30 days since they applied, and Development Service has not got with them. So if we can do the 30 days, if it's okay with you.
Well, the gentleman did mention that they have responded back and they've asked for revisions, and he submitted revisions last week, and that's when he's waiting now on the answer from the revision.
No, I'm sorry. As of last week, the update that I have is that the case hasn't moved. They haven't
Understood.
touched the case.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right.
I highly recommend that you go in person and try. Like I said, you're going to get an order once the magistrate has ruled. And with that, just pressure, try to get an answer.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to be a little persistent in order to get responses.
Yeah, okay, I will. Thank you.
All right. Let's go back with the ruling. I'm going to grant the 30 days. I'm going to waiver the $80 administration fee. I'm going to, after the 30 days, starting March the 1st, there will be a $50 per day fine until you meet the compliance, all right? And the reason I have to do this is because I've already made a ruling on this 2 years ago. I mean, over 2 years ago. So that is how the decision has been made, all right? In case number CE 240700027, 30 days to come compliant, which will give him until March the 1st. I'm gonna waiver the $80 administration fee for this time. After that, March 1st, it'll be $50 per day of the violation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next case, item 26, under new business. Code Officer Flores, case number CC 2500387, NOV, Damian Owens, Take Sierra TRS.
Special Master, the property was cited on October 21st, 2025 for a code section violation 6-36, non-permitted work. This is in reference to an extended driveway. A notice of violation was mailed certified mail and posted on October 21st, 2025. The summons to appear was mailed certified and posted on December 11th, 2025. Compliance was not met, therefore the property was set for today's hearing. Currently, the property is in violation. I took the photographs on October 21st, 2025 and December 11th, 2025. The photos fairly and accurately represent what was observed. Special Master, please accept the photos submitted as evidence.
Can you go back down to the photos? Photos accepted.
Special Master, as of today, I did not see anything on file for the extended driveway. They are working on, there is another permit for a separate case, but not for the extended driveway.
Can you state your name and address for the record, sir?
Yeah, Damien Teixeira, 3035 Southeast 4th Place, Homestead, Florida.
Can you give me a statement so we can actually see how we can get you to be compliant?
Yeah, on the subject of the extended driveway, there is a permit, BD Bravo Delta 25 00475 BL R's and Robert. That's in the system.
Can you show that to your code enforcer, please?
One special master.
Just to state it on the record, the document they just provided, is that a printout of the permit status?
Yes.
Yes,
It's
it
a
says,
printout.
oh, I'm sorry. It is from the City of Homestead. It says permit correction report with that BD number.
Understand. So
And
it's
it
not
does
that it was
say-
issued, it's just corrections that they need to comply with.
Correct. And it does say in the description that it is for the legalization of concrete driveway extension.
Understood. So at this time, it appears that based on the documentation you provided, it's not an approved and finalized permit, but rather saying that you need to provide revisions to the building department. rather
Yeah,
than
that's
development services.
correct. It's a permit that's in process.
Okay.
And we're having conversations.
Okay. Magistrate, we're happy to move forward with this.
Let's move forward. Can you go ahead? How can we help you to become compliant?
Okay, as I said, we have submitted the application for the permit. We are in conversation with there's a few different people involved in that. Can I have it back?
Sure. Here you go. Special Master, I'm sorry. I do see it in the system that it says the status is in review. It was applied for on December the 19th, 2025.
Thank you.
Okay. So it is in review. I have to say it took us a while to get the permit process started. There's a new, as you know, there's a new process here in the city of Homestead, and I had several failed attempts to submit it through the portal. It was well documented. But once we got it in, we entered it into the system, and we did a survey, and then this is the first ruling on the application. And so I'm having conversations with him. Unfortunately, the driveway is in, as you can see. It was approved by my homeowners association, and it is of a width that is similar to several of my neighbors. But Mr. Figueroa is saying that the property line is 25.5. So I haven't verified this with him, but I believe that his recommendation is that I need to cut the driveway in order to get it to compliance. Okay. But his note was only recently made, and then I've tried to communicate with the city on many occasions. I've called and it's gone straight to voicemail on many occasions. it's to the point where I have to come in every time I need to have a discussion with the city, right? And I'm a full-time employee. I don't have time to come every single day to the city, and so I'm doing the best that I can under the current situation.
All right. I will give you some time in order for you to be able to make sure you do what is requested. And so today what I will do is I will give you we'll give you 30 days. So that'll be March the 1st. 30 days to be able to come compliance, and it will be an $80 administration fee for today. All right.
You said 8 or?
You March.
No, the fee. I'm sorry.
The fee is $80.
80.
80. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and make the ruling. Case number CC 2500387-NOV. I'm correct. 30 days to come compliant, $80 administration fee. Thank you. Have a great day, sir.
Okay. I have another permanent system. Is that going to be called another time? Or?
Yes, that one I haven't set to hearing because I see that you are working on it.
Okay.
And there is a permit number on file. I do have that information in that case.
Sir? Next case. Item 27, this will be 10 cases for this property owner.
How many?
5. Next case is item 27, under new business. Code Officer Valencia.
Will this be, I'm sorry to stop you, will this be 27, 28, 29, 30, 31?
Correct.
Can we run them all?
They are different folios, Special Master.
Oh, okay, all right.
Just give me 1 second. Do we have another case? We have another case after them?
Yes, one more.
Okay, can we proceed with the other one? And then, okay.
Next case. Item 14, under new business. Code Officer Johnson, case number CE 25090204, Wilmer Hernandez.
The property was cited September 20th, 2025 for code section 30-433, section I, expansion of RV while parked in a prohibited parking area. A notice of violation was mailed and posted September 20th, 2025. Summons to appear was mailed and posted December 4th, 2025. Compliance was not met, therefore the property was set for today's hearing. I took the photographs September 20th and December 4th of 2025. The photos fairly and accurately represent what was observed. Special Master, please accept the photos submitted as evidence.
Accepted. Please state your name and address for the record, please.
Wilmer Hernandez Ayala, address 1209 Northwest First Avenue, Homestead, Florida 33030.
How can we help you become compliant? Translator.
¿Cómo podemos ayudarlo para que usted cumpla?
¿Cómo con qué?
para que usted llegue al cumplimiento de las situaciones que se le han dado, para que usted mejore la situación.
Disculpe, yo miré la cita, vine para acá, pero no. Creo que es por el tráiler, ¿no?
Perdón, ¿puede repetir?
Es por el tráiler, ¿verdad?
Sí, por el tráiler.
Oh, eso no.
Trailer, right?
Correct.
Disculpe.
That is correct. He was cited for the trailer at the property.
Sí, se le dio una citación por el tráiler en la propiedad.
Ok, no hay problema. Si tengo que moverlo, lo que tenga que hacer, yo lo muevo.
Okay, if I have to move it, there's not a problem. I'll do what it has to be done. I'll move it.
Can you let him know that it's for the expansion of the trailer on the structure on the right hand side or left? Correct. The expansion
Por la
of the.
expansión del tráiler que... Oh.
Go ahead.
Es por la expansión del tráiler que está a mano derecha y a mano izquierda.
¿Por qué dice? Disculpe.
La expansión del tráiler, la extensión del tráiler que tiene a mano izquierda y a mano derecha.
Ok. ¿Qué debo hacer? ¿Cerrarlo o sacarlo? ¿Qué es lo que necesita que haga?
What do you want me to do? To remove it or to close it? What should I do?
The ordinance requires for you not to have any occupancy inside an RV parked in the residential area, so it does have to be compacted together and closed off. So he has to close it and become compliant with the ordinance. I advise for him to be familiar with the ordinance, the City of Homestead, of storing recreational vehicles.
Usted tiene que revisar la ordenanza de la ciudad de Homestead en cuanto a los vehículos y lo que se permite en los vehículos. Entonces usted tiene lo que tenga ahí, tiene que hacerlo lo más compacto posible o quitarlo del todo.
Ok, perfecto. Voy a tratar de quitarlo.
Okay, I will try to remove it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and make the ruling in this case. I'm going
Voy a tomar la decisión en este caso.
to give him 7 days to be compliant, which will be
Tiene 7 días.
February the 6th. By February 6th, he needs to become compliant.
Se le da hasta el 6 de febrero para usted cumplir con esta orden.
There will be an $80 administration fee for today.
Y por el día de hoy se le va a cobrar una tarifa administrativa de $80.
I'm going to go ahead and make the ruling. Case number CE 250-90204. 7 days to come compliance, $80 administration fee. Thank you. Have a great day.
O sea, tengo que pagar $80 y para el 6 tengo que sacarlo.
So I have to pay $80 and I have to have it removed by the 6th of February?
Yes.
Sí.
Pero eso es un tiempo demasiado rápido porque yo lo compré y lo estoy reparando, pero no. ¿Cómo voy a encontrar a alguien que lo compre rápido así?
Okay, that's not, that's a little bit too soon because I have to find somebody to come and help me remove it. It's not that fast.
We're not. The decision has been made. 7 days to become compliant, to be familiar with the ordinance of storing a recreational vehicle. It's going to be an $80 fee today for administrative costs. He needs to be familiar of how to store recreational vehicles.
Usted tiene que familiarizarse con la ordenanza de los vehículos recreativos, de cómo estacionarlos y cómo hacerlos de acuerdo, cómo estacionarlos de acuerdo a la ordenanza y tiene que pagar los $80 de la tarifa administrativa.
Okay.
Tiene 7 días.
Okay.
And if he doesn't become compliant, there can be a daily fine after those 7 days if that's not enough time.
Y si no cumple, a partir del 7º día, entonces habrá multas diarias a partir de ese día.
Okay.
Thank you. Case dismissed.
Would you like me to call the 3 for the first property?
Yes,
Okay. And then the other 2?
correct.
Okay. Next case, item 27, under new business. Code Officer Valencia with 3 cases, item 27, 28, and 29. Item 27, case number CC 2500547. NOV Jose Ramiro Bonilla Villatoro. Item 28, case number CC 2500548. NOV Jose Ramiro Bonilla Villatoro. Item 29, case number CC 2500549. NOV Jose Ramiro Bonilla Villatoro.
The first case is CC 2500547. This case is for operating without a business license. The location is 206 Southwest 3rd Avenue. The case was opened on November 3rd of 2024. The notice of violation was posted on November 3rd as well. The photos were taken on January 8th of 2026 for summons to appear. As of today, I haven't got anything from the development service, from the BTR, Business License Department. I'm saying that they applied for that. Do you want me to continue? You want to? Yes, okay. So CC 2500548 for installing a fence without a permit, code section 6-36, same location, 206 Southwest 3rd Avenue. The case was opened on 11/3/2025 with the posted notice of the violation on the same day. And the summons to appeal was posted on 1/8/2024. No permits in the system as of today. Case number CC 2500549 NOV. And that is for code section 6-36. And what they did, they installed asphalt in the whole entire vacant lot without a permit. The case was opened on November 3rd, 2025, with pictures posted on 11/3/2025 and 1/8/2026. As of today, no permits for asphalt in the system.
Can you state your name and address for the record, please?
Romero Bonilla and Jose Bonilla. This is my father, the owner, 18221 Southwest 224th Street, Miami, Florida, 33170.
All right. Can you please give us some explanation of how we're going to be able to get you to become compliant?
Yes, so when we bought this property, before we actually bought this property, I had come here and ask questions because I know for the type of business that we need, it was a certain type of, I guess, law. It had to be industrial. And so I asked questions. I would come here, ask questions. Can I buy this lot? Can I buy this lot? Can I buy this lot? And when they told me that I could buy this lot, they never told me that I had to develop it and build it and do this and do that. So when they told us we had already bought that, we had already did all of that. And then that's when we got the violations. And we had a meeting with the inspector and all those people, and they told us you need to have a brick wall and this and that, and you have to have concrete and drainage, but they never explained that to me. And obviously, I saw other people around. I'm like, I didn't see them, so we had no clue. So when they told us that, which was about a month and a half to 2 months ago, now we're in the process of doing all that and getting engineered for the concrete, for the drainage, for the walls, for everything. So we are working on that.
This is your first property you purchased?
That
Or it's commercial?
Commercial, yes. First one. And also for the business tax receipt, we did pay for it, and it's in the process. So I don't know.
Can you show your officer, please?
We also asked for about that, and they said that it's in process. So
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Ramiro Bonilla.
Ramiro, yes, I see that. I will check this, but it's just to apply for the
Yeah,
business license?
Yes, we paid for it, and we came and asked, and they said that it's in process. So that's all they told us.
Okay, yeah, this, they applied back in, August 5th of 2025.
All right. FYI, if you're doing, this is your first rodeo with commercial, it's totally different than residential.
Yeah. I just wish that they would have, before we bought the property, they would have told us, okay, you need to do this, this, and this, so we would have been ahead of the game. But we did all this thinking that it was okay, and with no explanation of anything. We come to find out when we get all these violations, and we came to have a meeting with the development people, and that's when they explained to us, you need to do this and this and this. But we didn't know before.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're working on that. But we need an engineer for every specific thing.
Mm. And how far are you with at least complying with the permits, paying, getting the permits pulled? This is where the first step is.
Yeah.
Because you have not started that process, now you're further along in the violation. So my advice to you is, I'm going to give you 7 days to start pulling permits. That means you need to go over there, sit down, and pull every single permit on every single violation that you have right here. That's your first step, all right? That's where we're at today.
Yeah.
All right? So each of these violations that you're occurring right now that has been pulled, you need a permit starting process. And once you pull that permit, that's saying I'm taking the first step to try to get myself in compliance.
Yeah.
Right now, you're telling me you ain't even started. You're not even trying. You're just doing what you want to do. And so that can't be done, all right? There is processes and rules and regulations that you have to take as a owner now, regardless of what you see around you, because someone around you may have been there for 99 years.
Yeah.
They're godfathered in. So you can't go by what they're doing, all right? Now that you're a new business, that means you have to comply towards the new ordinances, the new regulations, all right? All right. I'm going to give you 7 days on each of these violations to start the process. I believe that's an ample amount of time, all right? So that's going to be the correction of these that has been read, these three now. So with the first violation, I'm giving you 7 days, which you have until February the 6th to pull the permit. There's an $80 fee for each of them. All right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and do the ruling for these three that's been called before me. In case number CC25-00547-NOV, 7 days, $80 administration fee. Case number CC250054-8-NOV, 7 days, $80 administration fee. Case number CC250054-9-NOV, 7 days, $80 administration fee. Start that process of pulling those permits, all right, before you get even more deeper, all right? Word of the wise, if you don't pull these permits, ruling has already been ruled. The next step is a daily fine. All right?
Yeah.
That closes those three.
Yes, they have two more because there's two different,
Plots. All right.
Okay. Next case, item 30, under new business, Code Officer Valencia, CC 2500550, NOB Jose Ramiro Bonilla Villatoro. Item number 31, under new business, case number CC 2500552, NOB Jose Ramiro Bonilla Villatoro.
case number CC 2500550. This case was opened on November 3rd, 2025, for code section 16-17, operating without a business license. Pictures were taken on 11/03/2025 and 1/08/2026. As of today, no business license on file. Case number CC 2500552, NOV. It was cited on November 3rd, 2025, for code section 6-36. Installed asphalt in the vacant lot without a permit. Location of the violation is 214 Southwest 3rd Avenue. Photos were taken on 11/3/2025 and 1/8/2026. As of today, no permits on file. Accept the photo as evidence, Special Master.
Accepted. Can you please state your name and address again?
Romero Bonilla, Jose Bonilla, 18221 Southwest 224th Street, Miami, Florida, 33170.
All right. You understand why you have two violations, because you have two
It's two
different
separate
lots. All
lots.
right. They're totally different requirements. All right. So there again, I'm going to do the same judgment that I did in the last three. You have 7 days to start pulling permits and $80 administration fee for each of these. I'm going to ahead and make my ruling. I'm going to put it on note again. You have been given the ruling. After this ruling, if it comes back before another magistrate, you have a daily fine that will occur. Okay? So for case number CC 2500550 NOV, 7 days, $80 administration fee. You have 7 days to come compliant, which will be February the 6th of 2026, $80 administration fee. For case number CC 2500552-NOV, 7 days, February the 6th, $80 administration fee. That's my ruling.
So we're getting fined for the local business accuracy, even though we did process that?
You didn't get a fine.
I mean, the $80 for...
The $80 is for you coming here today.
Okay.
That's administrative costs.
All right.
You have 7 days to get your permits processing. If you don't get those permits by the 6th of February, you could be jeopardizing to have a fine, and that fine could be at the discretion of the hearing master, and a daily fine as well.
So we need to pull out another permit for the local business tax?
What I see here, that you guys put both lots together, that is fine if the business license say yes.
They told us that was fine.
Correct, but right now, none of them have one.
But it's in process, so...
Yes, it's in process, but you guys have been operating in there since you guys put those, the asphalt, the containers. So there's a business going on in there. There's not paying no business tax received to the city of Homestead.
So what is the process for that then?
The same thing with this. You guys need to go over there and to the business license department and ask what else needs to be done.
We just did.
As of right now, I'm going to ask that we move forward. Please take the time and just communicate with your officer, and then she will help you to be able to move in the right direction.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you. Case is dismissed.
Now, returning to the agenda order for the remaining cases. Item number 1, under civil citation, Code Officer Chapelli, case number CC 2500137, TKT Bruno Plants.
A citation was issued to Runo Plants at 30920 Southwest 191st Avenue. The citation was issued on November 18, 2025. A compliance deadline was given until 11/23/2025, but failed to remove the box that was found on the bulk trash for a violation of the City Code 23.5-6, illegal deposit of garbage and waste box with name found on bulk trash pile by improper methods. The violation occurred at 29 Northwest 3rd Avenue. The citation has not been paid. Photographs documenting the violation were submitted as evidence.
Photos accepted. Anybody in the audience here for this case? Ruling for case number CC 25000137TKT, $1,000 fine. Next case?
Special Master, are
Yes.
they going to have an admin fee?
Oh, and yeah, thank you. Admin fee of $80. Next case?
Next case.
Let me reread that. Judgment for CC 25003. Correction. Case number CC 25-00137-TKT, ruling $1,000 fine, $80 administration fee. Next case.
Next case, item number 7, under civil citations, Code Officer Flores, case number CC 2500152, TKT, Jose Martinez.
Special Master, the citation was issued to Agua Azul Pool, property address 235 Southwest 32nd Ave. Citation was issued on December the 16th, 2026, for code section 6-53, contractor working without obtaining a required permit. Location of the violation was the Vineyards Clubhouse, folio 107915-007. 0060. I took the photographs on December 12th, 2025. The photos fairly and accurately represent what was observed. Special Master, please accept the photos submitted as evidence.
Accepted. I'm looking for the ticket.
I can show you a copy if you need.
Yes, please.
I'll pull it up. Give me 1 second.
Can you just show me right here on the screen? There it is. Can you zoom into that? All right.
Special Master, this is in reference to tiles that were being changed in the pool area and work being done before obtaining the required permits. As of today, the citation remains unpaid. This is for the contractor. There is another case that will be heard in a different date for the non-permitted work.
All right. Ready to make the ruling? Anyone here is representing this case? Ready to make the ruling? CC 2500152, TKT, $1,000, fine, $80 administration fee. Next case.
Next case, item number 6, under previously heard, Code Officer Chapelli, case number CE 25070255, Rosa Zavala.
This is an affidavit of noncompliance. The property owner is Rosa Zavala, located at 638 Northwest 7th Avenue. The case was heard on October 2nd, 2025, and the compliance deadline was November 7th, 2025. Compliance was achieved for code sections 19-51, 23.5-5, 23.5-36 for maintaining an accumulation of garbage, trash, junk, and or debris, and 19-92 and 19-95 for property overgrown on the rear. Non-compliance remains for code section 30-443, 2 RVs still present and remain at the property, and 6-36 failing to obtain permit for shed. The affidavit of noncompliance was sent by certified and regular mail on December 24th, 2025, and the property was posted on the same date as well. Photographs were taken and submitted as evidence for review by the special master.
Accepted. Can you give me the case number again, please?
CE 2507-0255. Item number 6, previously heard.
How many violations is in here? 1, 2, 3, 4?
It's 4. 2 of them were complied, and she is missing the permit for the shed, which has been in a pending status since 2023, and she still has 2 RV presence at the property. She needs to remove at least 1 and also pave the property to have the RV present.
When was this heard again?
On October 2nd, 2025, and they were given until November 7th of 2025 to come into compliance.
Okay. Do you have that, the hearing, where I can see it myself? The ruling? Thank you. All right. The fine is going to be affidavit and non-compliant. Starting today, it's going to be $500 a day. $1,000 fine until she come compliant. All right. So let me make the ruling of CE 2507025, $1,000 fine, $500 a day starting today. Well, no, after today. Until she become compliant, $80 administration fee. Thank you.
Next case, item number 7, on the previously heard, Code Officer Garcia, case number CE 2508-0215, Team Group HS LLC.
Special Master, this is an affidavit of non-compliance. The property owner is a corporation under Team Groups HS LLC for the property address 1500 Northeast A Street for the violation of Code Section 6-194, subsection 4 for the fence in disrepair. This case was originally heard on November 6, 2025, and we're given until November 21st of 2025 to comply. I took their inspection photograph on November 26, 2025, and January 6, 2026. The photos fairly and accurate represent what's observed. Special Master, please accept the photos submitted as evidence. And as of today, Special Master, has been no contact between me and the owners.
Can you show me, do you have the photos, and can I see the previous judgment?
Sure.
Thank you. And this is right on the main street.
Yes, sir.
And kids are walking by there every day because school zone is right near there, across from the Family Dollar. I know my community.
Do you want to see the order?
Yes, please. Thank you. Is anybody here to represent this team's groups? All right. This is a really a safety hazard by it being where it's located at. Kids walk up and down. There's a community that actually is right there in between these two properties. And so this is very much of a safety violation issue. I put emphasis on that, and I wanted it to be on the record. It's in the view of the public area, like heavy traffic is there. Something could happen there, so this property does need to be secured. And so with that being said, I'm taking this as a very much serious, high-risk area. What I'm going to do is it's going to be a $1,000 fine. This is going to be $1,000 per day of the violation until this violation is rectified or come into compliance. It's right on a busy drive here in Homestead, and it's really a sore. So I'm putting emphasis on that. So the $1,000 is the fine for today. The $1,000 a day will start. Go ahead.
Special Master, understanding the severity of the circumstances also during rush hour. I don't know if we can get like a demolition order or something similar.
Well, if we demo it, then it doesn't have a barrier right there to do what it's doing now, right or wrong?
There's no authority to demo. Yeah, you'd have to go through the county's demolition board.
Yeah. So, I mean, the only thing we can do is put a fine on it, do a daily fine, and hopefully they will understand the severity of what we're pushing. Because, like I said, this is on Campbell. This is one of the busiest roadways of our community. This is like our gateway to getting into Homestead. So it's very serious. Like you're stuck between the park and you're stuck between a school. So this is serious. So as I stated, it's a $1,000 fine starting today. After today, it will be $1,000 per day that they're within violation of compliance. $80 administration fee. All right. Today. This is affidavit of non-compliance, so I can go all the way back to when they not complied, right? From the previous when was the last compliance?
So it was heard initially on November 6th, and 1.5 years, they were given until November 21st.
So I'm going to go all the way back to November 21st.
November 21st was the date
that they're supposed to be in compliance.
Oh, okay, so that's the date when the order said...
Yes.
Yes, okay, yeah.
I'm going to go back all the way to November 21st. So the fine will start from there, and then the daily fine will occur from there. All right? So in case number CE 250800, let's repeat that. Case number CE 25080215, $1,000 fine from November was it the 26th? 21st, November 21st up to, will start occurring a daily fine of $1,000. So you have a fine of $1,000 and a daily fine of $1,000 from that date with an $80 administration fee. Thank you.
Next case, item number 4. Under new business, Code Officer Chapelli, case number CE 25070313, MS 6th Avenue LLC.
The property was cited on July 20th, 2025 for code section violation 6-531 for the 40-year recertification. Compliance was not met, therefore the property was set for tonight's hearing. Summons to appear was mailed regular and certified on July 20th and October 19, 2025, with posting on July 21st and October 20th, 2025. Currently, the property is in violation. I took the photographs on July 21st and October 19, 2025. The photos fairly and accurately represent what was observed. Special Master, please accept the photos submitted as evidence.
Accepted.
Special Master, they do have a permit on file, 25010037 for the 40-year recertification, but it's been in an applied status as of January 2nd, 2025.
Can you repeat that again?
The permit number 25010037 for the 40-year recertification is in an applied status as of January 2nd, 2025.
All right. I'm gonna give them 30 days to come compliance, $80 administration fee. Case number CE 250701313, 30 days to come compliant, $80 administration fee. Thank you.
Next case, item number 6 under new business, Code Officer Chapelli, case number CE 25080151, Iliam Serrano.
The property was cited on August 12, 2025 for code section violation 6-36, non-permitted work for the walkway, like a concrete slab. Compliance was not met, therefore the property was set for tonight's hearing. Summons to appear was mailed regular and certified on August 12, 2025 with posting. Currently the property is in violation. I took the photographs on August 11, 2025. The photos fairly and accurately represent what was observed. Special Master, please accept the photos submitted as evidence.
Accepted.
As of today, Special Master, I do not see no permits on file.
All these are first-time violators, right? Yeah. I mean the first time. All right. So 30 days to come compliant, $80 administration fee. Case number CE 2501, case number CE 2508051, 30 days to come compliant, $80 administration fee.
Next case, item 7 under new business, Code Officer Chapelli, case number CE 25090018, Frank Palacios.
The property was cited on September 3rd and September 30th, 2025 for code section violation 19-1 for the outdoor storage, 6-271 and 6-272 building and unit numbers are not visible from the street as required. Chapter 15, Section 15-133, the building exterior in need of painting and general maintenance. Compliance was not met, therefore the property was set for tonight's hearing. Summons to appear was mailed regular and certified on September 30th and November 24, 2025, with posting on October 5th and November 24th, 2025. Currently, the property is in violation. I took the photographs on September 2nd and January 8th, 2026. The photos fairly and accurately represent what was observed. Special Master, please accept the photos submitted as evidence.
Accepted. Somebody living in there?
Yes, they're all occupied.
30 days, $80 administration fee. Case number CE 2509018, 30 days, $80 administration fee.
Next case, item number 9, under new business, Code Officer Flores, case number CE 25080022, MA Investments, Miami, LLC.
Special Master, this is actually in compliance.
Next case, item 11, under new business, Code Officer Chapelli, case number CE 25080357, Jose Morales Garcia and Cristina Vela.
The property was cited on August 21st, 2025 for the following code violations: 19-1, outdoor storage, that's complied; 30-403 for the food trailer on property, that's complied; 6-36, structure on rear, that's complied; and 6-36, the non-permitted work for the terrace. Compliance was not met. Summons to appear was mailed and posted on November 17, 2025. So today, the property remains in violation. Photographs were taken and submitted as evidence.
Evidence accepted. This is case number 9, right?
11.
11. In case number CE 2508037, 30 days to come compliant, $80 administration fee. Thank you.
Next case, item 15, under new business, Code Officer Chapelli, case number CC 2500157, NOV, El Sabor de mi Familia, LLC.
The property was cited on October 7th, 2025 for the following code violations. Bless you. 6-197, fence in need of repair. Compliance was not met. Summons to appear was mailed and posted on November 19, 2025. As of today, the property remains in violation. Photographs were taken and submitted as evidence.
Accepted. Case number CE 2500157, 30 days to come compliance, $80 administration fee. Thank you.
Next case, item 17 and item 18 are for the same property, same owners, from item 15. Item 17, from new business, Code Officer Chapelli, case number CC 2500158, NOV, El Sabor de mi Familia, LLC.
The property was cited on October 7th, 2025 for the following code violations: 6-36, non-permitted work for the front door, windows, the tiki hut, and the terrace. Compliance was not met. Summons to appear was mailed and posted on November 19, 2025. As of today, the property remains in violation. Photographs were taken and submitted as evidence.
Case number CE CC-0058-NOV, 30 days, $80 administration fee. Case number CC-25001589, NOV, 30 days, $80 administration fee. Thank you.
Correction, Special Master. Item 17 is 158, CC 2500158.
Correction. CC 2500158 NOV, 30 days, $80 administration fee. Correction, CC 2500159 NOV, 30 days, $80 administration fee. Thank you.
Next item, item 21, Code Officer Garcia, under new business. Case number CC 2500261, NOV, City of Homestead Housing Authority.
This property was cited on October 12, 2025 for code section violation 24-65A, sidewalk in disrepair. A notice of violation was hand-delivered on October 14, 2025, and mailed certified on the same date. Compliance was not met on December 20, 2025. Therefore, the property was set for today's hearing. I took the photograph on October 12, 2025, and December 20, 2025. Special matter, a city permit is required prior to conducting the repair work. But no permit on file is as of today, but the photos fairly and accurately represent what was observed, so please accept the photos submitted as evidence.
Accepted. Case number CE 2561 NOV.
261, item 21.
Correction, case number CC 25000261-NOV, 30 days to come compliant, $80 administration fee. Thank you.
Special Master, can we go back to my previous case? We did not read one of the cases for the property owner, which is CC-25-00159-NOV.
That's case number 18?
Yes.
I did make a ruling on it, I think, but I'll reread it.
Okay.
Ruling for case number CC-25-00159 NOV, 30 days, $80 administration fee.
You made a ruling, but I didn't read the case.
Oh, oh my. Go ahead.
The property was cited on October 7th, 2020.
I know what I did. I'm sorry. I got too mixed up. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's that it's 3 violations, same owner. The property was cited on October 7th, 2025 for the following code violations: the 19-71, nuisance parking of abandoned or incapacitated vehicles on the property. Compliance was not met. Summons to appear was mailed and posted on November 19, 2025. As of today, the property remains in violation. Photographs were taken and submitted as evidence.
In the ruling of case number CC-25-00159-NOV, 30 days, $80 administration fee. Thank you for the correction.
Next case, item 16. Case number CC 25, under new business, CC 2500104 NOB. This case is tabled.
Okay. Okay, I see what it's doing.
Next case, item 34, under new business, Code Officer Chapelli. Case number CC 2500755, NOB Bruce Ramirez.
The property was cited on November 17, 2025 for the following code violations: 19-71, nuisance parking of abandoned or incapacitated vehicles on the property. Compliance was not met. Summons to appear was mailed and posted on December 18, 2025. As of today, the property remains in violation. Photographs were taken and submitted as evidence.
Accepted. Case number CE 2500755-NOV, 30 days to come compliance, $80 administration fee. Did I do it? It's throwing me off. That it?
Would you like me to call it? Okay. Moving to civil citations, item number 10, Code Officer Chapelli. Case number CC 2500162, TKT. This citation was just paid. The Maya Ellerton was here, and when you advised if they had citations, she walked to the cashiers and paid the citation.
Complied.
Meeting adjourned at 4:33.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's another case.
I retract myself, item number 9. Page 2. Yes? Item number 9.
It's in this agenda. I'm not sure if it's in the current one for citation number CE 2500160 TKT.
Meeting not adjourned, but we'll be going back to item 9 under civil citations. Code Officer Garcia, case number CC 2500160, TKT, Miguel Rodríguez, Marina Almonte Delgado.
The citation was issued to Miguel Rodriguez and Maria Almonte Delgado with their mailing address of 1788 Southwest 91st Avenue, Miramar, Florida 33025. The citation was issued on December 20, 2025 for code section violation 15-109, discharge of sewage allowing a septic tank to overflow. The location of the violation is 1013 Northwest 9 Court under folio 10-7812-019-030. I took the photograph on December 10, 2025. The photos fairly and accurately represent what's observed. Special Master, please accept the photos submitted as evidence.
Accepted.
You just have to say something real quick, Special Master. When I was posting this notice, it was a very foul odor, and there are occupants in this property.
So this is needing even further attention, even after I give a verdict, even after I make a ruling. It still needs to be neutralized and cleaned up in some manner. So I advise the officer to please stay on top of this and continue to push this so that can be done properly because there's kids in this area.
Yes, Special Master. And part of the notice to appear that was given, it was given the corrective action to please correct this issue as soon as possible.
And we do need to make sure that the property was neutralized and sanitized in a proper manner before it starts to spread any kind of whatever, viral or something. Right now it's the citation is all right, thank you. $1,000 for the citation. You got a 7-day. Well, when this was? What's the date on this? So it's already been. You got 7 days to come to compliance. $7 days to come compliance. $500 a day. Fine. That this is out of $500 a day daily fine and an $80 administration fee. All right? Because this is sewer and needs to be cleaned up immediately. So $1,000 fine, 7 days to come compliance, $500 a day after the 7 days, which would be, that's too long. But I ain't got no choice. February the 6th, every day after February the 6th is $500 a day, $80 administration fee. Case number C2500160. $1,000 fine, 7 days come compliance, which gives them to February the 6th. After February the 6th is $500 per day that the violation is not complied, and an $80 administration fee.
Thank you. Meeting adjourned at 4:38 p.m.